When I was a kid, I used to gaze up at the night sky filled with stars and imagine the secrets they held. There was something magical about the idea that these distant twinkling lights were worlds far beyond our own. My imagination would run wild, thinking about what life might be like on planets circling those stars. One planet, in particular, always sparked my curiosity: Mars. The red planet, with its barren deserts and mysterious history, seemed ripe for exploration and wonder. Now, as an adult, I find myself still captivated by Mars. And I'm not alone. Scientists, dreamers, and space enthusiasts have long been captivated by the possibility of transforming Mars into a place where humans could live, breathe, and perhaps even thrive. This captivating idea is known as terraforming, and it's as ambitious as it sounds. Imagine standing on the rusty surface of Mars, the ground beneath your feet, a fine powder of reddish dust, like walking on powdered cinnamon. The sky is a pale, dusty pink, unlike the clear blues we are used to on Earth. It's a harsh, cold world where liquid water doesn't flow and breathable air is non-existent. But what if we could change all that? What if Mars, with its cold deserts, could one day bloom with life? Terraforming Mars means transforming it into a planet more like Earth, where human beings could walk outside without a spacesuit, inhale deeply, and feel the warmth of the sun without the risk of freezing solid. But how do we even begin to tackle such a monumental task? It starts with the basics: air, warmth, and water. One of the first steps would be to thicken Mars's atmosphere. Right now, it's incredibly thin, almost like the air you'd find 30 kilometers above Earth's surface. To make it thicker, scientists propose releasing gases like carbon dioxide from the polar ice caps, or underground, which would trap heat and warm up the planet, a process not unlike the greenhouse effect we hear about here on Earth. Over time, this could transform Mars's skies into something more familiar, a canvas painted in soft blues and whites. As the atmosphere thickens, the planet would start to warm up. Picture the frozen carbon dioxide, or dry ice, covering Mars's poles starting to vaporize, releasing even more gas into the atmosphere. Slowly, the planet might start to resemble the warmer climates we know at home, with a breeze that no longer bites with cold, but whispers hints of warmth. Then we turn our attention to water. Right now, the liquid form of this life-giving substance only exists in small amounts on Mars, mostly trapped as ice. If the planet warms enough, some of this ice could melt, forming rivers and lakes. Scientists dream of engineering vast networks to capture and distribute this precious resource, turning barren deserts into fertile valleys. Imagine the sound of flowing water introducing a melody to Mars, the gentle rush of streams carving through ancient Martian soil. Having water is just one part of the puzzle. To support life as we know it, we also need oxygen. Plants, with their miraculous ability to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen, could play a vital role. Imagine the crimson plains gradually turning green with life as hardy plants begin their work, breathing new life into the planet. These pioneers of Mars could be genetically modified versions of Earth plants, able to withstand harsh conditions while slowly sculpting the atmosphere into something breathable. But how realistic is all this? Well, that's where science meets dreams. The challenges are immense. We'd need technologies that don't yet exist, and a timetable that spans decades, if not centuries. And ethical questions abound. Is it right for us to change another planet's environment so drastically? Could there be consequences we haven't yet considered? Despite these questions, the possibility of terraforming Mars invites us to think beyond ourselves, to consider what it truly means to be human. It's not just about survival, but about the deep-seated desire to explore, to push boundaries, and to leave a lasting imprint. It challenges us to reflect on our place in the universe and the legacies we wish to create. As I find myself lost in these thoughts, I am reminded of a story from my childhood. I had a small garden patch where I would plant seeds with hope and patience. I didn't always know what those seeds would become, but I nurtured them, eagerly waiting for the first green shoots to break through the soil. In a way, terraforming Mars feels like planting seeds on a cosmic scale, an act of hope and faith in the future. In the end, the magic of terraforming Mars isn't just about creating a second home for humanity. It's about the journey it represents, the countless discoveries, the collaboration across nations, and the inspiration sparked in future generations. As we gaze up at Mars through telescopes and dream of what might be, we also look inward, questioning and understanding who we are and who we might yet become. As I wrap up my musings, I like to think of Mars not just as a distant, desolate rock, but as a canvas, one that invites us to paint a new picture of what's possible. It's a reminder that the universe is vast and full of potential, and it's waiting for us, explorers at heart, to continue the adventure. And so, the next time you look up at the night sky, let a sense of wonder wash over you, knowing that even the stars hold stories yet to be told.